My name is Kessonga Giscombe, and I'm a meditation teacher here at Headspace. Today, I'll be answering one of your questions around anger. Let's get started. Sabrina writes, I've been using Headspace for a while, and I've been feeling much happier. But sometimes I still lose control over my emotions and get mad. How do you keep anger under control? Hi, Sabrina. Thank you so much for your question today. Oftentimes when we've been practicing for a prolonged period of time, we expect everything to always be fine, to always be okay. But that's not the case. We're still human beings, and we will still experience strong emotions. In fact, we will experience strong emotions forever. In fact, let's all say that together right now. I am a human being, and I will experience strong emotions forever. So remembering, the idea is not to avoid or not ever feel the strong emotions. What we're continuing to learn is to become aware of when they are present and then processing them in a mindful way. Now, what I heard you say is you lose control of your emotions and still get mad. So I'm curious as to what losing control over your emotions means here. Is it just that you experience an intense level of anger? Or do you actually feel the intense level of anger and then act out on it? Like you instantly react to it without control? Now, if it's the former, then essentially that's okay. Because as we stated, experiencing strong emotions is a natural part of life. If it's the latter, however, where you're reacting to your anger, then we can talk about ways in which you can shift into a space of responding. This is important because when we are in a space of reacting, we are more prone to making unwise or inappropriate decisions. Shifting into a space of responding makes it more likely that we will make more wise and appropriate choices. One way to shift into a space of responding versus reacting is by simply stopping or pausing when we feel that anger or really any strong emotion. We can even use the acronym STOP. So the S stands for stopping, taking that pause when you notice the anger present. The T stands for taking a few deep breaths. Science has proven that taking deep breaths can actually calm the body down. So stopping, taking a few deep breaths, and the O stands for observing. So just observing how you are now feeling physically, emotionally, and mentally. Just kind of like checking in with yourself. There's still some anger present. And where do I feel it? I feel some slight tightness in my chest and shoulders, etc., etc. And what thoughts are flowing through my mind? And as you're checking in with yourself, doing so without any judgment, and without the need to change or fix anything that you discover. Just simply observing. And then finally P, which stands for proceed. Proceeding in a space of responding now, and most likely making a better choice. So by taking a pause or stopping, you were able to create some space between yourself and the stimuli or trigger. And it's within that space where you were able to calm down, gain some clarity, some insight, and perhaps some perspective, and then in a more healthy and mindful state, create a response to the trigger. So you're able to respond versus react. Thank you so much for watching today. If you have more questions for me about this topic or anything else, please send them over to Ask Kessonga at headspace.com, and we'll do our best to answer them in a future episode. You can also connect with me on Instagram at Giscombe. I'm so excited to be on this mindfulness journey with you. See you again soon.